In this short presentation, you will see how a mayor can leverage SAP and SAP Business Objects offerings to manage a city in a holistic and sustainable way. As the world's population of 9 billion is expected by 2050, and the natural resource consumption is expected to rise to 170% of the Earth's biocapacity by 2040, cities and regions of all sizes are facing long-term challenges that affect future developments in social, economical, as well as environmental matters. Internal political barriers and a lack of common objectives across departments prevent decision makers from setting up sustainable city strategies and actionable initiatives that have a measurable outcome. The key challenge is to overcome a silo mindset and to foster a paradigm shift to a citywide strategy with cross-functional objectives and a common framework of key performance indicators. Sustainable city management is an approach of how a mayor can use SAP products to manage a city in a sustainable and holistic way. We will first look at how SAP supports setting up and executing a strategy. Afterwards, we will see some example dashboards that support a decision-making process. On this screen, you can see an example of how a city strategy can be organized in three areas: social, ecology, and economy. The solution allows you to set up your strategy depending on your city's individual goals and structures. For each perspective, strategic goals are formulated with concrete performance indicators that define the status of each goal. This strategy can then be cascaded down, and each department can identify ways to contribute to these common goals. Let's have a closer look at the goals that are specific to the ecology strategy. Again, ecology-specific matters can be organized in several tangible goals. Let's have a look at one specific goal: foster the market for renewable energy. Here we see that 4 performance indicators are aggregated to determine the total status of this specific objective. At this point, we are bridging the gap between strategy and execution. With a click on the link Initiatives, we see a list of tangible projects that are set up to accomplish this. This is an operational view to manage responsibilities, budgets, and schedules of initiatives. The city of Hamburg in Germany, for example, needs to keep track of over 400 initiatives, which shows that it is crucial to keep track of all activities and to make sure that every dollar is spent to serve a certain purpose. We can also break down an initiative to its sub-projects, as we see in the fishbone diagram for the initiative Launch an Awareness and Training Campaign for Renewable Energy. Many cities face the challenge to identify potential fields of action and to formulate concrete initiatives. SAP's offering for analytics support business users to identify levers within a few mouse clicks. Let's stay in the ecology area and have a look at a dashboard that lays out all carbon emissions within the city boundaries. The table provides a segmentation of total emissions into sectors, which are further broken down into energy sources by sector in the chart on the right. As a high-level overview, this is a great start, but for setting up initiatives, we need to drill deeper. Let's assume we want to find out more about emissions caused by heating in the different city districts. Here we can select gas and heat and see a status map that compares each district to the city average. Further statistics can be retrieved by clicking on a district status icon. Now we have identified 4 specific districts that are apparently worth looking at due to their red status. As another example, we want to find out more about energy consumption in our sports and recreation facilities. A dashboard for public buildings provides a historic analysis for the total energy consumption and a breakdown by facility type. By selecting sports centers, we can sort the facility list by usage per square meter and see that there is a huge gap between the first and the last building. The bar chart on the left clearly indicates a high consumption for heating in the school sector. Again, we filter on schools and sort by usage per square meter, which gives us a list of potential schools to pilot an awareness campaign for best practices on saving energy, for example. We have seen how SAP supports the setup and execution of a city strategy, as well as how decision makers can use SAP Business Objects offerings to identify potential fields of action and to manage a city in a holistic and sustainable way.